So exciting to do something cultural together.
Matt Groening? What's he doing in a museum? He can barely draw. No! Oh no! I'm being erased!
Move it, bub. We got an installation to installate.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it striving, you can get it diving, you can get it mixing cement. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer, and the best cold beer is Vic. Vic Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you, crack pack? You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
I see you look at this piece.
Yeah, I was wondering how much something like this went for.
$130,000.
Get the fuck out of here!
No, I cannot. It's serious because it's very important piece.
Have you ever sold one of these?
Sold it yesterday to a collector.
Get the fuck out of
It's
here!
serious. I said it myself.
America, America, fuck yeah! Come out again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America, fuck yeah! Freedom is the only way, yeah. Terrorists, your game is through, 'cause now you have to answer to America, fuck yeah! So lick my butt and suck on my balls, America, fuck yeah!
Something a little different to celebrate a dawning of a new age.
That was good. I like that.
Yeah, I love that video. It goes for so much longer too, and yeah, it's pretty great. But you know, we can't just sit around all day watching Team America. Although I would enjoy that. What's going on, Rob?
Not much, man. Looking forward to some art.
Yes, indeed, indeedy doody. Oh, and speaking of art, as some of you have seen, I've updated some emojis. I got an extra emoji the other day, if you can believe it. We snuck over the threshold for like a day, and I made sure to get it in there. So I added the AR-15 orangutan emoji. I'll just drop it in there.
I mean, you could get rid of some of the crap ones.
Well, I mean, look, all right, you know, well, they're all extremely valuable. They're all very useful, as you can see. Poor Mo just said the ellipses there. I did look into the situation for Mo and others about the membership thing, and it is a known issue.
Sure.
Jav says Jim Alaska was bad across swing state. He really was. He came in, him and Sumo. Jim gifted 10 memberships on the race cup day. Rob, I won $450 live.
No, what?
Yeah. Mel put $5 on Knight's Choice to win.
I didn't even watch it, dude.
91-1.
Wow.
We chose them by throwing a dart at a dartboard.
That's great.
It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. So thank you to everyone who was there. Had a lot of fun. And yeah, I won. So awesome. And Americans won yesterday. So well done, everyone. Amazing result. I wish for a prosperous 4 years, actually, and beyond. But we're not here to talk politics. Everyone else is talking politics. We're here to share some art, enjoy some goodness. Everybody, please do share the stream out. Let everyone know that life continues on. It's not all politics.
It has been fun watching people lose their minds, though.
That has been fun.
Yeah,
that has been amazing. But and was also surprising. Like, everyone seems so surprised. But I mean, I thought it was a done deal. But anyway. Creative WM came in first. I'm going to put them up above everyone else. 7 for the year. I think the next one up is Snark, who got 10 on the leaderboard. So Mo is still in the lead, followed by Jeremy Burtz. But hail Felix Huss. The link, actually, Felix Huss might be in there as well. I think on 13. The link master is here. I posted one of his links that he posted for me up to go check me out on Global Comics. So please do that. We got Ellie in the house. There he is. Mo Biggs, the Forsaken. Still not a member, but we're trying our best. We have, who else do I spy? We got Jav in the house. He says this is going to be his drama-free pre-crap cast. All right, excellent. We got Valley Law here. We got Eric Grant. We got Jolly in the house. I see Citizen Roan. I see the Don. He says, "What a great day! An amazing day! A win for America. A win for the art share." Hells yeah, absolutely. We got Derek in the house. Hyper Wizard wouldn't miss an art share. I see Corey Barton's out here. What's up, Corey?
What's up, Corey?
Corey, you need to start sharing some art again. I haven't seen any
new
art from Corey in a while.
Yeah. Get those Tatanga-Langa ding-dongs out.
No, we don't want the Tanga-Langa ding-dongs. That's what we don't want, actually. But we'll take the Tatanga-Langs. We'll take the Wangos. And we'll show as much as we can. Mr. East loves the thumbnail. Yeah, that was a really nice piece. I just thought there's nothing more striking, I think, in the collection that works with a thumbnail. Everything else is too detailed, so I showed that off. We got my lovely wife Mel is here. Fabrizio in the house. What's up, Fabrizio? We got Jake Martin. Actually, Jake just gifted 5. No, this is his member chat. I saw he also gifted as well. After 9 months inside, I am born again, boganized. Great to hear. Great to hear. And he's also gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Jake. Serious Cat. Eric Ninaltalski, very nice. Stephen Sun. And every rock band is Beatles. Now, hang on. I'm only counting 4 there, YouTube. Is there not one more? Is there not one person like Derek or Mo or Corey or Citizen Ronan or Joe Sontag who you can potentially gift a membership to? It's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. But one person didn't get a membership. I mean, look, I'm going to keep researching into it and see what the problem is and see if there's any fixes, because I want to make memberships a big part of what I'm doing going forward in terms of, advanced copies of seeing the Lucent and stuff like that. But I can't do that if the regulars can't get the damn memberships.
So you're trying to convince me this isn't a grift?
I swear it is not a grift. Don says Joe Biden got the membership. Kamala got it. Yeah, she'd get it before Mo Biggs, apparently. This is for you, Jake.
You little ripper!
Probably pick me, but Baycross filter held up, says Mo. I swear, it's not me. Also, shout out to the Rumble gang. We got Faux Peasy over there. He says, America is slightly less retarded today. Shout out to the 7 Rumble viewers. I love you all. Mel says, please hit like and share. Please do. I'm going to just jump into some things here. So I'll quickly share before we jump into the art share. Nice. This is Mark's Music Obsession's mother did the Shanthen Jetty Lucent puzzle, which is great to see. Hitting that perfect demographic for the puzzles there. We could see it in stark reality. This is exactly the sort of table I want to see my puzzles being done on. People go for the key demographic. No. I'm going for the puzzle demographic. It's a whole. I'm opening up windows in all new places. Snark is in the house. Says Peanut and Fred have been avenged. How will you be spending your race day winnings? We already got some Thai. We celebrated. That's always good. Thai is good because we always have leftovers that you can eat it the next day.
Old people always have the weirdest stuff in their houses. Like she's got like a plate of seashells and like a bowl of.
My mother had a plate of seashells too, always. So
what is that? A bowl of fake limes? What is that?
I think they're pears. I think they're just like
pears. Yeah.
Look, I'm not judging. I'm thankful that the puzzle is out there being put together, and Mark has been a really, really great member of the chat of recent. So first met him over on Shant's channel, so it was perfect. And it's great to see the puzzle going to use. Pears, says Henry Bemis, the world's worst tree fruit. I don't mind a pear, but it's not anyone's favorite. That is true.
Corey, if you want to send some stuff to me, I'll share it off, dude. Just do it on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
Just Corey, if he wants to send me some of his work, I'll share it.
Oh, not this week. Share it for next week. We've got plenty of stuff this week. Rob has to go early anyway, so I don't want to add more stuff. But I will show off this. Did you see this? I shared this the other day.
No,
these are the flats.
I only saw like the inks that you'd done on a couple of them.
Yeah. I originally had an idea of having them different colors, and I still don't mind that, but I don't know how it would work with something like this. Has all that fiery effect on it, and that really does need to be on blue. So
Pooh Brown is an interesting choice for the background in the second row.
It's not Pooh Brown. That's maroon. That's burgundy. That's more Pooh Brown.
I'm not going to say what came in my head first time. Yeah, that's great, dude. Looks good.
Anyway, it's just the flats. So I'll be starting coloring these tomorrow on the draw stream. I'll do highlights and stuff, and we'll see how far we get. But that's exciting. I want to clearly burnt sienna. What the fuck, Bancroft? That is clearly Pooh Brown. It's the flats. I wanted to differentiate.
I like how is it Isham, the burnt guy, is reaching up to Lord Aylwin's junk? Please.
He's gonna catch a turn. He will be holding something.
Oh, that's so funny.
Colors, but it will be done in the colors. It's nothing I can actually draw with a pen. So that's good. I like that. So look forward to these. I was thinking of getting everything done, but I feel like I might not need to, and we might go live with these at the end of November. So
I reckon the Lee Marshall, the Zoe Deschamel card, and the Damon Spector card will look sick.
Oh, they'll all look great. Don't you worry about it. I'll make them all sing. Cradle thy bowls, says Joe approves of the Pooh color. It's just the flats, all right? It's just the flats. Moses, Joe's given you the official chocolate starfish endorsement. Oh, goodness me. Speaking of that one, I just I posted the traditional musical piece.
Really good.
I've got it here. I finished that this morning.
What are you selling that one for?
They're all going in auction. So this one is going to go first. This one will be the first before the cards go live, and then all the auctions are going to end while I'm streaming. So there'll be sort of something of an auction stream when they end, and this one will end when I put the cards live, if you know what I mean. But I got a whole bunch here. I got
look at how much better you've got at drawing, dude. It's very impressive.
That's what happens when you practice.
Yeah, I know. It was very good though.
Put some effort in.
Look at that. The shade on that water. That's great.
What's that?
The reflections on the water, like the shading you've done into it.
Oh yeah. A little bit of you learn along the way. You pick these things up. When is the auction? I'm thinking I'm going to auction them one off at a time. And they'll last probably about a week. So the first one will be end of November, and they'll just continue on as I'll do a normal sort of 60-day sort of selling period, and that'll be able to count how many of the special cards I'm going to be printing, because I'm going to be doing 1 in 3 of Jude and Amber, and then 1 in 10 of Gilgamesh. So
I noticed, Mike, that his crotch area is black.
Yes, a lot of people have.
Are you trying to tell us something about that?
I have drawn his dong previously, but I thought this pose is a little like it would be hanging, so I decided not to. And there's going to be his trademark flame edge, his sparks, and smoky embers flying around. So, but I thought it was a good joke as well to put him holding the pens too. Had to do that. A redacted penile, just for a bit of fun. You don't follow me on Twitter anymore. You don't engage anymore, but you would have seen that everyone was posting different ideas for what he could be holding.
Right.
It was a little bit of a mini meme for a couple of days.
You went with pens. Okay, I got you.
Well, that's what I used.
You're a jokester, Mike.
Freud would have a field day with Bancroft's shading. He has an innie. You're not going to be able to see it. It's going to be It's going to be covered by stuff, and that's what also he'll be holding. So there you go. A little bit of a spoiler there. What's to come. Now, also, I mentioned the memberships. On the back of these cards are going to be little mini comics, and they're going to be little Easter egg sort of things that relate to what happened in Painted Death and what could potentially happen in the future. So I'm currently doing them. This one.
Do you feel bad about drawing Kobe's helicopter?
Jesus Christ. Too soon. My kids don't even know who Kobe is, but whenever you throw something in the bin, we say Kobe, like Dave Chappelle did. But they don't even know about any of that.
Did you say throw Kobe in the bin?
Yeah, exactly. Rob. The helicopter is on the ground, okay? Yeah, that's going to be on the back.
Oh, so is Kobe's.
I need to get rid of this guy. Will each card be a single page? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, some of them will have sort of 4 or 5 panels. Some of them will have 3. I don't know. It just depends on what I want to do with it. Everyone is calling you out, Rob. It doesn't matter where you go, whether you're on this channel or on Jeremy's. It's like you have a way with people. Anyway, so these are going to be, I'm showing these with members. Unfortunately, you guys, you can't get memberships currently. Can't see them, obviously, but I will show them on the live stream so that you can, because that's the only way around it at the moment. Going forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more of this. I used to be doing it a lot with Rod Looper, but there's only so much you can show when you're getting in pages. So this is the back of Ella's card. She's putting on a contact lens, which doesn't seem that interesting until you juxtapose it with the text that I have. So,
all right.
Joke layup. What was a joke layup? Bancroft has drawn his own penis, which is odd because Bancroft won't draw nipples. Yeah, exactly. All right.
All right, let's go.
Hang on. I just want to say quickly, all of that, make sure you are signed up to my mailing list, because there will be a discount for like the first week or so on these cards and everything going forward. So just sign up to the mailing list, please. I don't spam emails. I very actually rarely send emails. so you don't have to worry about getting spammed. Yeah, please sign up. You'll also be on the thing for Fractured Mind as well, which is going to happen afterwards. And go follow me over on Global Comics. Check this out, Rob. 2.2 thousand views.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's nuts, awesome. Man.
Pretty happy with that. 11
I should
followers.
do that too, huh?
You totally should. Get it on there.
Yeah.
Get your first books on there. And you can set it so people can read to a certain amount.
Yeah, cool.
Or you can set it free or whatever. It's an older book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bancroft didn't get the layup joke because he's not a basketball guy.
I just let it go, Mo. I thought it was hilarious, but it just went over Mike's head.
Nothing goes over my head. You know that. All right. We're only 20 minutes in. Let's get to some art. How about that? You've only got 40 minutes here. And I don't have any drawatism this week. I didn't find anyone new. I found plenty of drawatists, but they're all already inducted. I thought this was funny, though. This is Huey Teo, which we've seen before. And he's like, sketches.
How the hell is that Huey?
I don't know. Hugh?
Yeah, let's go with that.
That could be Huey. I think it's Huey Teo.
It'd be like wow or something.
No, I don't know. I just like how he said, "Oh, like I've done some sketches," and he's done these very almost. Who's that guy that I love? Dave Raposa style, awesome art here. He's even put in some cool. Look at up here, and that, like, even that alone is really cool. Just to frame it. He's flattered it and everything. I think he put a lot more work into these than he's just. Oh yeah, I did a few sketches today.
They're great.
Pretty cool. I like these. I think I've shown much more detailed versions of his characters before. He's like when I'm kind of making light of like his fully detailed renders are amazing. They're like next level stuff. So. Huey Teo is not as good as Louis Dewey Teo. Arcane starts Saturday. I may have an Arcane piece.
We've got Arcane out here, don't we, dude?
No.
On Netflix. No, I swear we do.
No. If it is, I would end the stream right now and go. Corey agrees. Raposa always does awesome art. Are those heads on his hat? Yes, of course they are. What else would they be? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good job, Huey or Hugh or whatever your name is. The sooner Arcane finishes, the sooner Bancroft can shut up about it. Unlikely, Mo. Unlikely.
He's going to talk about it for like months.
Yeah, I think it comes out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think Bell, Metal Shade. He says the new issue of Metal Shade is going to be wild. Have you read Metal Shade?
No.
Yeah, neither have I.
It looks like it's up my alley, though.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't look so much my kind of book, but more your kind of book, which is why I thought you might be into it. And it's not just Metal Shade as well. There's spin-offs and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, the dude's really cool. I know a lot of people here in the chat would dig this. I reckon
they're a real dynamic duo, though. That team. He and his wife.
Don is a fan. Actually, I see a little bit of similarities with your style, Don and Isaac's. A lot of the similar inking techniques and things. And I think Isaac is traditional. I think he might do traditional with some digital tweaking.
I think he does both.
Haven't ever got a link. I don't have a link on me. Maybe Felix Huss might have one. Metal Shade. He mostly funds through Kickstarter. He doesn't really have much of a following on Indie. I think he's done some Indiegogo. Oh, he inks digitally. Right. Okay. So he draws traditional and then inks digitally. That actually kind of makes sense. These do look digital now that I look at it.
Yeah, really nice. Cool panel layout. Focus on two big characters, but you got that like intricate decal in the smaller panels. It's really nice work.
Yeah, he does good stuff. Puts out cool videos too. Elliot Rodriguez. This is some Graveyard Shift fan art, which I think was decided just the other day. Now, Elliot does fan art for all people. He did fan art for me, did fan art for many, many others. And I ended up I'm pretty sure I ended up buying one of his. I don't know if I've used it yet, but I do plan on using it at some point in the future, maybe a trading card or something. He did a great Ella, but he's done a nice graveyard shift piece here too, and he's tagged it. Look at that, art share.
Nice.
First tag too.
That's really cool. I like how he's got the main guy shooting the gun, and it's like the bullet hole is a skull. That's sick.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh yeah, that is cool.
That's really clever.
All the characters here, but I think the winner was, I'm pretty sure, was Oliver Isabedra. All right, I got to it in the end. Who we know from before, a really talented artist. I am pretty sure this one won. Yeah, check it out. Hang on, let me actually get out of that screen.
It kind of looks a bit like Clayton style. Corey.
It does a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they got the long-legged females, thin waists.
This is the best piece that I've seen from the fan art piece. Don agrees. Yeah, that's one sick piece of art. Derek says, yes, Elliot is rocking. 90s image vibe for days. Jake says, man alive, just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, he did really well with this. Yeah, I also love this, the shadow being into the skyline, into the sky, into the stars.
Yeah, cool.
Cool pics. And congratulations. Colored. I don't know how much I don't think any of them were colored. I think Malin gets them colored later on by his colorist. So well done to Oliver. Speaking of I think he's a graveyard shift artist, Tommy Patterson. Pretty sure he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's done this Berserk piece, which, did we look at this one the other day, or was it another one? I think it was this one. We saw the pencils. Anyway, he's inked it up. You should like this, Corey. This is Berserk, apparently. I don't know.
Sick.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, there's guts. There's
it looks freaky. Look at all these
cool.
weird things. It's got a bit of that manga influence with the lines there. It was 1,500 top prize. Damn, dude got paid. Congratulations. Corey he does like it. Look at him. Have you ever seen him so excited?
Yeah, it's cool. A lot of work has gone into that.
Why is Bancroft showing so much cool Western comic art today? Where's the weeb trash? I shouldn't have asked. There's some weeb coming. Jake's a fan. There's Boobers out. Was he on the other? Oh, right, there is. Yes, I didn't even see the Boobers.
Well, I mean, he's covering one of them. He's trying to help.
Giving it a squeeze. He's cupping it. He doesn't want her to feel uncomfortable. He wants them to feel supported. Standing there like that. These giant phallic-shaped head towers. This sounds like a weird book, Corey. Are you sure it's good? A lot of people seem to like it. Did you ever read Berserk?
Yeah, but I didn't really read it. I watched it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a brutal scene in Berserk. There you go. Yeah, I haven't read it. Surprise, surprise. Watch the 97 anime. All right, maybe one day. Probably not. The tentacles are grabbing the chick.
Their fingers, Bancroft. Those giant things. Their fingers.
It's a hand.
Yeah,
I get it.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's cooler. Yes, and then he's got this chick on top of it. Yeah, really nice work. It's great to see Tommy back posting art. He's a really, really big talent. Here's someone, Matt Smith, who I just followed, who's doing these Hellboy pieces. Apparently, he took them out to a convention. Maybe it was New York Comic Con. I don't know, but I thought they were pretty rad. He's done a bunch here. I like the big detail. He's done another one. Actually, that's probably a better one.
Yeah.
All those characters. Did you read Hellboy? I didn't read Hellboy either.
No.
I watched the movie.
Yeah. They kind of they screwed up the movies though, didn't they? No one liked them.
I wouldn't know. I thought the first one was all right. Matt Smith, I think it's a different Matt Smith. It's branchtism. It is a little bit of branchtism. You're right, Don. But it's good though. He went overboard on the branches, and I appreciate it. Anyway, I gave him a follow because I thought this is really cool art, and I hope you sell them. Hellboy is a very hit or miss book, says Mo Biggs. I know they changed the way he draws him to like a really over stylized no shoulder guy. First Hellboy was boss, all the others blue. Yeah, I remember liking the first one. I didn't watch the newer one with the new guy.
That dude in it was sick though. The guy that had like in that like suit,
kind of mechanical stuff.
Yeah, and he had like sand for his body with sand.
That was,
he was
cool.
Sick.
Now where's this guy from? Thomas Giorella. Almost needed a Spaghetti-O, but the Thomas put me off. Although it's not spelt with an H. Anyway,
it'll be Tomas.
Tomas?
Yeah.
Oh, is that Italian?
Spanish, I reckon.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Mel always says, how can you not know that these guys are like Portuguese or Spanish? You think everyone is Italian. Tomos. Okay, Henry has it. It's Tomos Giorella. Okay, all right. Anyway, he's doing a book, Planet Death. Looks pretty rad.
Yeah, that's sick. You know who it reminds me of instantaneously, and I don't know if it's true, but it kind of gives me Charlie Snowden's vibes a little bit.
Not me so much. I think this is more in the vein of the guy who I will never remember the name of right now.
Oh, yeah, that
because this is more sort of like, I wouldn't say painterly, but just the gradients on it looks, more, I don't know. Charlie was a bit more hard line with his inks and stuff. But the subject matter, definitely.
Sick work, though.
Pages. Look at that. Look at the inking. Look at the blacks.
Oh, dude. Yeah, come on. That's sick.
Travis Charette. Yeah, it does, actually. There's Mark. We were showing off your mum's puzzle work earlier, Mark.
That is so good.
Pencil-y? Yeah, that could be what I'm talking about. It's conveying a moment. Henry loves a good paneled page. Is it cool, aren't they?
Is this like a mainstream book, or is this like a...
No idea. Probably some sort of indie book, but maybe a bigger indie publisher.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. He's reached Travis Charette level art. There you go. Someone said that in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just remember Planet Death. If I see any more, I'll
click on that third one. That was sick.
Third one. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh my god! I thought there was a damn it.
Not that one, but yeah, this one's equally as incredible.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I followed the artist, so if he posts more stuff, I'll be able to let you know. Sick. Planet Death is better than Bitch Planet, says the Don. It is indeed. Hello, Phil. What's up, Phil? It reminds me of the guy. Come on, the guy. Yeah, the guy. I can't remember his name. I couldn't remember it last week. I can't remember it this week, but it's that same guy.
Yeah.
So you all know him.
Usually someone gives you some kind of clue to help you narrow down your search, Bancroft, though.
No.
That is so good, dude. Like the separation between like those clouds right at the back and then like those pillars, just so subtle. So good.
That's pretty cool. I didn't even realize there was a third one. I'm an idiot.
Click on the other piece. Yeah,
that one. There's a fourth one.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted.
I thought it was two. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's okay.
We know. Oh, look, he's biting his wrist and he's shooting the gun. That's rad.
That's so cool.
All right, Planet Death. I'm excited. I don't know what it is, but it looks rad.
Did buy this book just for the art? Like,
yeah,
it looks that good. Like, look at that gun. That's sick.
This, I would say, would have to be traditional, I would think. But you never know. I mean, it looks to me to be traditional. ink washes and pencils and line art. But I'm going to start a Twitter account, post my art. I'm going to say my name is something like Giordio Huetue Sanovic. So back. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it goes. This is an entire story in a single scene. Penultimate image, I mean. That one. There, I think he's talking about. Yeah, very cool. The Pilgrim Illustrated Deluxe Edition is live on Kickstarter, featuring illustrations by a number of extraordinary artists, including Tyrone Leroux Atterbury. Sounds like a French aristocrat. Check this out. Actually, this could have gone into the Drawtism. Actually, I should have put this into Drawtism. All right, let's induct Tyrone into Drawtism late. I want to start doing some of this too, by the way. Although I say that and then I never do. Doing some stippling Vaughan there. There's a lot of tiny little effort that goes into a piece like this. I think this definitely qualifies as Drawtism. Let me scrub forward a bit to the end. It's also the same. I want to be able to... Jake says it's stage 3 Drawtism. All right, hold on. I've got to pause it. There you go. That's a lot of little movements for a piece so big. A lot of fine work, you know?
Okay, here's the question, though. Do you like the actual piece?
I mean, as a finished piece of art, it's not rocking me like the last ones did. But I appreciate the skill that went into it. And I appreciate the techniques. Rob's not impressed. Well, Jake says, sorry, that's stage 4. Where's that beautiful Rachel illustration from the thumbnail? Asked Hostman. It's coming. Haven't looked at it yet. It's like Morse code. It is a bit. It is. All right. Let's induct. What was his name? Oh God, it's not. No, let me zoom out now. Tyrone Leroux Atterbury.
That is a name.
They all have to have a name like that. Terminal Animal Drawtism. Yeah, look, everyone has their own look. Oh, I wanted to show this off. So this artist I showed last week. We didn't just show the art, but I didn't get to show off the tech, how it's actually made. So it's a lot of art like this, and they put out a video so you can actually see how it's actually drawn. Again, look, a lot of...
God, that's crazy.
This takes some... Is that pen? Is it like a ballpoint pen?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wow. Yeah, there was a lot of really cool pieces I was showing off from this artist last week. I just wanted to show. It's all...
You better show Rini's cover for Down Goes Solo.
Oh my God. Why?
Or else.
That makes me not want to show it, Snark. But I will, because it's already in my list. Do you doubt me? Everyone's doubting me.
Every day.
Everyone's doubting me. Check this out. The interiors of Beckoned.
Cool.
By Zade Studios. That's Zade. Jeremy Teveno has got his books printed. And yeah, they're pretty crazy.
Looks great.
The amount of work he put into this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. And I'm proud to say I helped him. I didn't do it, but I helped him land upon his lettering style. So I said to him, here's what you want to do with a book like this with lettering. And he took that and he found someone to do it. I think it might have even been Eric Weathers. I'm not sure. Might not be. But yeah, amazing. Really looking forward to this one. He's worked very hard for a very long time on these pages, as you can see. Whoa, says Mr. Reese. F that pen guy, straight showing off. Yeah, that's what they do. Justice for Down Goes Solo. He hasn't even been slided yet. Nice paneling. Reminds me of Bisley, says Down Goes Solo.
Yeah, very nice.
Cool. This one should be dropping very soon, and I hope you got all the stuff that goes with it. Before we get to Snarkon's Dango Solo's cover, how about this one? We checked this out the other week.
Looks like
this is the new Art T Bear cover, and it's been colored by Kyle Ritter.
Oh yeah,
let's check it out. Kyle loves him some aqua blue blending into reds, which I do like as well. Kyle always has that very fresh, vibrant palette with lots of cool glows and stuff on it. This came out great art. It's funny, you know, art's like 3,000 years old, and he's starting to get really good at art. You know, he chose now.
I mean, he was pretty good 20 years ago.
Yeah, but now he's fully focused on his own stuff now. And some of the pages, I know, some of the pages he's been putting out recently have just been really, really impressive. So I can't wait to see a bit more of this. Art T, but I think this is Black and White 3, I'm pretty sure. Cover B, fresh coat of paint. Beginning November 11th. That's only a few days away.
Nice one.
Put that in. Oh, sorry. KSS corrected me. He's only 2,998 years. Yeah, we're all excitedly waiting for his tri-millennial birthday. He barely looks 100. We're joking, of course. We all love art. We love Art T Bear. Kyle is redeeming himself after that tone-deaf take on Cash Grab 2. Caused a lot of controversy.
What happened?
Apparently, I don't know. It was a whole ordeal. It was Malin's cover with Kyle Ritter's colors on it, and then people didn't like it, and Malin did, but he didn't say it. Then they got new colorist. I think it was Matt Yaki, and then Malin didn't like that. Others did. I don't know. It's a whole thing. So you can go and catch up on that on your own time. Art has a good genes from his father, George Travelos. Wow. How old must George be? The immortal George Travelos.
Hope he's doing well, George. I haven't seen him in a long time.
We all miss George. He's doing well. Shout out to Art T. Okay, here it is. Hey, the Lucent comic. Can we offer submissions for the next art share? Yes, you can, of course. Now, no promises I'm going to show it. People have thought that if they just tag in an art share, that's automatically means it's going to be shown. I have a system.
It has to be good.
Well, good enough to show in the art share. And this is a beautiful Rini cover. Did Rini do the colors on this, Travis? They do look Rini-esque, judging off other ones I've seen. She does like their sort of purple shadows. I do know that. That nice. Eyeball. She does like to get it bloody. You have to be yelled at too. Hair colors as well. Look at this, Amanda. I spoke with George a couple of weeks ago.
Man.
It's going as well can be. Excellent.
Good. Henry says George was actually here for the comics. No wonder he bailed. I get that.
Many channels have continued on the struggle, the fight of focusing on the comics. It's just no one really knows about it. So that's the way it is. She is a savage. I'm here for it, says Jake. Yeah, she did really well. Now, this is a new book called Wrecked by this man right here, Dango Solo, here in the chat. And it looks like they are very close to getting funded. They got that $500 goal. There's a little taste of the interiors here. I remember Jake and Rini and others going through it in terms of talking about storytelling in this a while ago. So it's good to see it's finally
the art looks
available. Good. Yeah. I think it's in black and white. I don't know if they're going to be coloring it. That might be a stretch goal. I'm not sure. Have to ask the man right here, wherever he was. Jake says, I'm going to back this. Excellent. You could get it closer to being funded, depending on what you back. Alrighty. What have I got here? Oh, speaking of new covers, did you see this one, Rob? You wouldn't have seen it because you don't hang out on Twitter anymore.
No.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's cool. Shelby Robertson. You can tell straight away. Like
you can, can't you? I thought you looked at the thing, but you can tell.
No, you just can tell straight away.
Downcast colors too
4?
on this.
5?
I don't know who did the colors. Do you reckon Shelby did the colors? This is a variant cover for 4. So it's going to be limited time only on Fund My Comic.
Yeah, I reckon he did the colors. It suits really well with the piece.
Yeah, like the glowing and everything.
Yeah,
it looks sharp. And it's
the water effects, dude, look bananas. The bubbles in the water look sick.
He's done a great job.
Yeah,
Shelby and Rob Willis vying for position as most shared on the art share. I would actually like to go back at some point and see who's been more shared, but it's probably pretty even. Shelby is a beast. I can hear the water, says Godblade. The coloring is gorgeous, says Amanda B. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to grab this.
It's very nice.
I still haven't read my Downcast yet. I think I'm waiting on this new batch, but I'm really looking forward to a lot of people's one of their favorite stories. The diver is trying to rescue George's wife from the bottom.
God, that is an old lore reference, Mo. Well done. Jeez.
Yeah. It's old lore.
God damn,
nice.
That's amazing.
Jeff says, I'm conflicted. I hate platform-specific variants. If he has discount shipping, I'm getting it. Yeah, I didn't do that either. The only one I'll probably make a exception for is Band of the Crow, because it's I don't know, like $3 shipping or something. So I actually want to pay them a little bit more because I know how much it's going to cost them.
I even like the seaweed on this. Looks great.
Cranberry Lang is just taking off. See you later, man. Thanks so much for hanging out. Always a pleasure to see you here in the chat. Yeah, really, really good stuff from them. Now, with all this absolute Batman going around, how about just a regular old Batman? This is, do you guys know Mikkel Janin? Is he famous? He looks pretty famous. He's got 57,000 followers working on all these big, important books. I think this is really cool. What do you think? You're probably like, nah.
No, it's really nice. The coloring again is fantastic on it.
The
bloke looks sick,
the blue?
dude. Yeah, it's great.
With the red, this would actually
it's so cool. But like,
Batman book.
How sick are you of Batman?
Yeah, look,
like,
I know.
Fucking hell, it's Batman again.
I mean, he's the most popular character at the moment, by far. I think he's outselling Spider-Man by a long way. So, yeah, I mean, he says he's worked on Detective, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, all those DC books that I'm vaguely aware of. I even like this really graphic bat symbol, and it's the more traditional bat symbol too. So.
Yeah, it works well.
Good. I'm happy. I was worried about this one. I thought people were like, I'm sick of Batman. But, yeah.
Do you think you'd want a bit like, considering it's Batman, who's like the alpha men of men? Do you think you'd want a little bit more of a bit of a bulge there?
Why are you looking at Batman's bulge, Rob?
Well, I mean, it's there, but there's not much to see.
The eye line is just drawing you right to it. I see what you're saying. It's like a triangle almost. Yeah. I think he has his bat dax to really keep it in. You don't want that thing. You remember that guy who did the high jump and it hit on the high jump? That's a problem. That shouldn't happen in professional sports. You need to really tuck that stuff in. And I think
it's kind of like the worst thing and the best thing that could have ever happened to him.
How sick are you of Batman? The crashing sound you hear in the background is Camel throwing something at his computer. He is not sick of Batman at all. Mo says Trump's first order of business should be an executive order changing the absolute. Can you imagine?
That'd be amazing.
No more. This is dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, that was worse than my impossible damage or emotional damage.
Whatever. I don't do Trump.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. I remember Double Vision Comics, Michael Andon, from years ago, years and years ago. He's been on this show a couple of times. He used to hang around a lot back in the day. He's still working on his comics, and I just thought this was a cool. He has a very distinctive style, and I just thought this was like a nice, cool little.
You like this piece because your cars are better than his.
I think our cars are pretty exactly the same. He and I might have gone to the same school. Cars are just tiny little band-aids with lights on the front. What am I even looking at? It's like a sci-fi. It's a sci-fi story. I remember there being like people in space suits and stuff. So I'm guessing we're looking at like a futuristic city where this is sort of like an interpretation of those highways, that kind of you find in LA.
Doesn't America have crazy highways like this, like just fucking bananas?
I mean, I think some of them do. I'm not sure if everywhere does. I think it's more of an LA thing. Cyberpunk highway, yeah. I've always really liked his style. He does this really interesting muted palette thing. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. That's Michael Andon at Double Vision Comics. Another little just cool piece. And maybe this is just because I just drew a dude on a motorbike. But I just like stuff like this. This is Gordon Parloff, who's become one of my favorite artists that I'm following recently. And he does these little sketches. I'm pretty sure he does a comic he's working on. I'm pretty sure he does. But I think this is
just to break this down. You like this because an old man with a beard picks up a young girl from school. Is that what draws you?
I had a beard in high school. I mean, I had facial hair in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you? And when I was in high school, chicks who looked like this, so let's say she's like 17, 18, they were all going out with 23, 24-year-olds. All of them.
Down goes Solo.
What did he say?
He just says, and?
I know. I just think it's really nice little clean sketch here. I like yours better, Bancroft. Thank you. That's very much appreciated. But I like this too. I think this was a very quick sort of thing. He has a really, really loose, quick style, and I really like it. Bancroft wouldn't look good in a skirt. That is true. That is true. Bancroft spitting facts. Yeah, Oz remembers all the hottest chicks in high school all got picked up. We don't really have. It's very rare that kids have cars in high school because a lot of kids don't even turn 18 and you can't drive until you're 18 here. But all the hottest chicks all got picked up by their boyfriends in their cars. That's just how it went. Snark.
Yes. Don says Rob makes no mention of this guy's bulge. It's because it's hidden. Can't really see it.
Yeah, he looked for it. Slavic says, Michael and Rob, what do you think about Trump winning? Rob?
I think it's going to be really interesting because I think it'll be good. But it'll be really interesting to see how the next 4 years goes. But I mean, that's way too long a conversation to have in 7 minutes.
I think it's glorious. America. Yeah. I think it's going to be great. Best 4 years ever. Let's do it. All right. You've all been waiting for this one. Ilya Kuvshinov is the artist, apparently. Have you seen this movie? Blade Runner?
Yes.
Why'd you become quiet all of a sudden?
Well, I'm trying to figure out if you ask me if I've seen the actual movie Blade Runner, which I have, or if I've seen this. Is this an like cartoon adaptation of it, or is this just someone drawing?
I'm guessing it's just someone is drawing her in their style.
Yeah, I've seen it. Overrated.
The movie?
Yeah.
Rob. Tell us what you really think. I love Blade Runner. I just watched it again properly for the first time in many, many years. So I feel like it's fresh in my mind. What do you think of the art?
Yeah, it's cool. It's really nice.
I really dig the smoke, and it would be so easy to do this. I think it's really loose and sketchy. And again, it's that thing that they've done where all the attention and detail is right here on the face, and everything else is super loose and just very quick.
It's giving me like an 80s anime vibe.
It's sort of a blend between anime and Disney.
Yeah.
Like the face is very Disney-esque, but the eyes are anime and manga. And then the style itself is, I think, a bit sort of Disney-ish. If you look at those hands and just the lines and stuff.
I think we can all agree that Total Recall is a better movie than Blade Runner.
I think Blade Runner is more like cinema. You know what I'm saying? I have watched 2049 and I really enjoyed it. And a lot of people don't, but I really did. Almost Arcane-like. Sort of. But anyway, I thought this was really cool. It really caught my eye, especially with their big eyes. Blade Runner is a masterpiece. Its influence is still active. Well, I think so is Total Recall. But in a different way. It's more of a blockbuster action movie. But I did think I think Total Recall is fantastic. 2049 is way too pretty tight. Yeah, I've watched it just for the cinematography on one occasion at least.
I haven't seen that movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
The new Blade Runner.
Oh,
now, Rob, you've been looking at for bulges.
The new Blade Runner. Oh, wow.
Yeah. What do you think of this piece? Sweaty men at work. We work hard. We play hard. This guy out here, I presume he's looking in his binoculars at more sweaty men.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can really guess here. This is J.C. Leyendecker. I don't know how to pronounce that, but
if you look at
the artistic talent on display here, especially in these faces, in the anatomy, this face is a little bit janky, but that's all right. These are just sketches. I think this is good work. I think this is good, sweaty work. His shine is on point. These dudes are working hard for a gay time in the Navy. We get down on our knees.
The way he's captured the shine on their bodies is pretty impressive.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? Yeah. With such a loose, sketchy style.
Like, if this was women, like he'd drawn, we'd all be losing our minds right now.
Mo says, Bancroft, this is gay even for you. In the Navy. I can't let prejudices stop me, Mo. This is just quality manly art. What can I say? It looks like a YMCA poster. Norman Cockwell. It is vaguely homoerotic, but I'm secure enough in my own sexuality that doesn't bother me. I can just look at it from an artistic perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, B-Wag agrees. Some YMCA. JC Leyendecker. Go check him out if you want to see more vaguely homoerotic art. For less homoerotic art, now I do share a lot of how I do believe it's pronounced Juan, but if it was
Jimenez.
Yeah, but what's the difference between the J and the G? That's what I don't understand. That's what catches me every time. Is it Juan Jimenez? There's a bit of a sound
Show
in there.
Show me the piece. I've got to go in 45 seconds. Yeah, it's sick.
I just love this guy's work. So good. Jimenez. Jimenez? J sounds like an H. Juan? I don't know. Stop testing me. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I've got a few. Like, there's this glorious piece. I'd never seen this one before. And then this. Check out the friggin' the lighting and sort of shadows on this one. It's crazy.
What is it? A guy in a spacesuit?
It's like an alien thing with a weird nose. I don't know what this is actually. He's in some sort of astronaut suit. And then there's a lady as well.
Oh, nice.
I thought you might like that.
Yeah, that's really good.
And this stuff reminded me a little bit of my interior helicopter stuff. And you could be flying a helicopter.
Yeah, they look like dead ringer. Can't tell the difference between the two pieces.
I mean, I think you could almost say he was inspired by me.
Yeah, swipe clearly.
I've
got to go.
All right, see you, Rob.
See you guys.
Bye, Rob. Rob's got to go. Oh, that's going to change the whole. You just leave. All right, now that Rob's gone, can we all make fun of him? That abomination can smell the fourth dimension. This guy? Yeah, it's pretty freaky, isn't he? Look at all the glistening weirdness. Pretty bold. This piece, though, I think that's the one that's like, damn. It always reminds you, I got to go back to Meta Barons. I don't know if I ever even finished it. I got to get back to it. It's just so long. Everyone's saying bye to Rob. I miss Rob already. Yeah, I said, could we start at this time? Because, you guys had the daylight saving shift. I normally stream with it. Hang on, Rob's back. What the hell's going on? I had to just hide that. What's going on?
I'm back.
What happened?
I don't have to leave straight away.
Oh, no one missed you.
Uh-huh.
Everyone was so happy to see you go.
Slavic one, I am working on the new book. I'll show pieces soon. Going back to the guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Now that Rob's gone, back to the sailors.
Yeah, I mean, this is beautiful, man. It's like, how do people even do art like this? It's just so impressive.
I think it's talent. I think.
Yeah,
I think it's talent. I don't know how to get that, but we're trying. Speaking of talent, now this is going to be completely random, but I've seen this person's pieces in my Twitter feed, and I originally wasn't going to show it, but then they did this one, and I was like, I just got to show this. This is so freaky. And you might look at this and go, all right, well, how was it made? And what is it? It's a hand. Okay, it's pretty cool. Whatever. Someone's doing a render of a hand. Who cares? But check out the actual time lapse of it.
This is your holy grail, Mike, to be able to draw a hand like this. You'll be on the.
This is so far beyond. Life. This is so far beyond. And from where it starts, like, it's crazy. Check this out. Like, it just starts like I do.
And
then color, all right, do some flats, put a bit of brush work on it. All right, yeah, it's all right. It's looking pretty good. I mean, I can see that it's a hand. And then it starts nudging things. And all right, now we're starting to get a bit, all right, into it here. And then all of a sudden, it's just this amazing masterpiece of a hand, and it's capturing, the translucency of the fingertips and the thumb tip, and the crazy lights and shadows. It's nuts. Is this a handoff to the art share? I mean, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? That someone can just do that.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't do it traditionally because he's changed it so many times digitally.
That's fine. I don't think that matters.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I'm not requiring him to become or her. I don't know if it's a her. It's Nio Fuo.
Like, I know this has been talked about to death, but do you think anyone with the right amount of hours can become supremely talented at art? Or do you think there is I think
they could become very skilled. Yeah. I think almost everyone could become quite skilled with the right instruction and the right tools and the time to do it. But whether they could get that je ne sais quoi, that X factor, what makes the difference between Kenneth Rocafort and everyone else who's worked for the same amount of time? There's things in the way everyone's mind works differently. So I couldn't do that with a camera. Exactly. Yeah, you couldn't even take a photo like that because it's too. It's focusing on things that are that the artist wants to focus on, even though it's photorealistic. Skilled talent is different. Exactly. I agree with that. There's something inborn that people you either have or you don't. The cast shadows, says Matt LaRock, on those fingers is next level. Yeah. Even if they went off a photo, don't care. Like we saw they drew it, but oh my God. Pretty crazy. We saw that one. Paintings by the American artist and illustrator Wayne Barlow. This looks like some Stranger Things stuff to me. Very weird. It's a little bit muted for my taste. A little bit, I don't know, heavy metal.
It's very strange, isn't it?
Oh, it's very strange. Yeah, it's freaky. Like, look at this thing. What the hell is that?
That is cool, though. It's like it's got scythes on its ears.
It's cool. But you're like, you bring home a chick. You're like, oh, I'm an artist. Oh, show me your stuff. And then like she sees this and she's just backing out of the room.
This I mean, obviously we won't know, but this feels like kind of like someone who's on drugs and drawing.
It's pretty freaky, isn't it?
It's very outside of the norm.
I think probably this one is my favorite because I feel like it's sort of sci-fi. And I'm looking at an alien. You can just say, all right, this is from a sci-fi story, something weird. It's badass, says Oz, Great Sage. Slightly disturbing. A millipede elephant. It looked like that. I need narcotics to appreciate this art, says the Don. I love this it's horrifying in an existential way. Barlow works with Guillermo del Toro. Well, that actually makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
That does, doesn't it? Look, you can actually sort of see it now. Oh, speaking of freaky, there's this guy. Hold on a sec. Let me put that down. Speaking of freaky, Eyeball Man Henry Dalbray. The Eyeball Man. I found 2 pieces. I found actually more than that. I found about 4 pieces of art from this guy, and they all involve eyeballs. Not quite sure what he's trying to tell us.
I wonder what he's into.
And I think these definitely look traditional because I'm seeing impasto here.
Yeah.
He's done this one as well.
Don says, I like it. That's cool.
It's cool. I especially love the colors on this one.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It looks like a nightmare. Actually, it kind of looks like how they depict angels in heaven in the Bible. That's how they describe them, as being eyeballs everywhere. Yeah, biblical, exactly. Anyway, all of his stuff is eyeballs. It's very an eye-catching piece. Mo says, Bancroft, there was a KSS comment that counts as a super chat. Before Rob takes off, can I get Bancroft to do his Italian guy spaghetti accent followed by Rob's emotional damage?
No.
Yeah, we can do it. Spaghetti-o. Come on, Rob.
I don't even know how to do it anymore. Not that I knew in the first place. Emotional damage.
It sounded very tense. Clockwork Orange. It's pretty freaky pieces. This is what did I say his name is? Henry Dalbray. Pretty cool. What else have I got here? Oh, shout out to big ups to Greg Hildebrand, who died this week. Big ups to shout out to his family. I feel so terrible saying that. No, I didn't realize. I showed some Hildebrand stuff. I didn't realize how massive this guy was and influential he was in film. He did Star Wars pieces. He did a lot of stuff. This is Wizard of Oz, and a lot of his stuff is so influential in movies. I do it in good good cheer, you know.
I want to give one last shout out to the
one
guy
last
before he dies.
shout out. to Greg Hildebrand.
Yeah.
But check out these. These are his Lord of the Rings pieces. You can actually see the influence on the movies, like especially in the outfits. Like that kind of white effect of the tree looks a lot like what they ended up with in Lothlorien. I guess that's Arwen. And is that Aragorn? Not quite sure. That might be good. Now that's Galadriel and Boromir. I don't know. Could be Aragorn. That must be. I'm assuming that's Rivendell. This on here is freaky though. Like that's like they just took that for the movie. I mean, that's it. That's the shot that they used, and I'd never seen this before. I was like, oh, that's so wow. Yeah, massive shout out to the late great Greg Hildebrand, and these are just some. This is a small selection of some of his.
He did an album cover for Black Sabbath.
There you go. Look at that!
Wow.
Oh yeah, he's been around since forever. Working on all sorts of stuff. So it's Greg and Tim. I think Tim is still alive. I haven't seen anyone talking about.
Do you want to give Tim a final shout out, Mike? Or
No. I'll just shout out a normal shout out to Tim. Let's hope he lives a long and prosperous life. But there's
Michael the Reaper Bancroft over here.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Greg Hildebrand. And shout out to Teslas Jones, who is normally in the Rumble chat, but not today. It's all right. Here's a cool piece. Little traditional Japanese action. I clicked on the translate post. By the way, this is by Ryuna Goshima. Goshi Kichi. I clicked on the translate post. I thought it was very educational. It says, I draw cool dragons in Japanese painting. So I was like, yeah, you do. You do draw a cool dragon in Japanese painting. I agree. But I'm killing it with these shots. We got an update. So JC Linedecker died decades ago. He didn't get a final shout out. All right. Big ups to JC Linedecker for his fantastic manly art, great glistening bodies. You really killed it. And I'm sorry that I didn't learn about your work until after you died. But yeah, good stuff here. I don't know how long I've got Rob for, so I'm just trying to get through these. Oh, this is well, I'm always looking for something new that I've never seen before. Is it art? I don't know, you be the judge, but it's someone using their hands. Mo says Bancroft will give JC a proper standing ovation later when I'm looking at his art. Yes. Indeed. All right, you tell me, would you have this in your bedroom, Rob? It's a technique. It's sort of like it reminds me of Homer making the dude with the
It's pretty cool, man.
It's a cool effect. It reminds me of the guy with the mashed potatoes. He's taking finger painting to the next level. I don't know if I would want a moon behind my bed, but it's a cool effect.
I reckon you get sick of it after a while.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like really what I want, but if you're into physics or astronomy, I think it would be, he's like, yes, finally my talents. Totally, that's pretty good. Totally cool, says Duck Bacon.
All right, next.
Did you do Halloween?
Yep.
All right, but did you do this?
What the fuck is that?
It's Krang. How
Is
do you not
it?
know? Yes, it's Krang in a pumpkin and with a watermelon.
Yeah. Okay.
That
Alright.
is
That's pretty good.
Hear what they say. This is the greatest pumpkin carving in the history of pumpkin. I agree. That is pretty damn good. Yeah. Mo is disappointed in you, Rob.
I mean, it looks like him, but I guess does it?
Yes, I got it. I mean, who else could it be? That's
It
11
looks
out of
really
10
weird.
shit. Exactly. Standing ovation.
Rob the fake geek
the
girl.
fake geek. Finally got it. Remember, guys, Rob thinks Blade Runner is meh.
Overrated.
Turn in your nerd card, Rob, says KSS. It's almost cheating. It's only half pumpkin. Yeah, they did. I don't know if it's, I don't know if I'll give it best ever pumpkin carving, because the actual pumpkin carving is actually kind of, compared to what other people do, it's actually kind of rough. It's really the idea and the watermelon. They nailed it with that. But yeah, your nerd card is being revoked currently in the chat. What is this? Oh, did you see this? This has been making the rounds. A new Pinocchio movie. It's a horror version.
Oh,
people are getting back to physical. They were talking about it on the Zaid Brothers show, and man, it is crazy how you look back at these old movies that did it traditionally, physically, and they hold up. It still looks great. And then you look at even CG stuff from 5 years ago, CGI, and you're like, ooh, you know?
Yeah, it's much better with actual instruments, puppets.
I got no idea what it's made of, but yeah, it looks like wood, but then it moves like putties. So yeah, they did it. Whatever it is, they did a fantastic job. Yeah, it really is like practical effects. Or yeah, I feel like there needs to be a renaissance of it.
Yeah.
It's a shame to waste that animatronic on what is most certainly going to be a completely trash script with maybe 10 seconds of thought put into it, probably. But I don't know. I'm just happy to know that people are out there doing this. It makes me smile, even if I'm not going to watch it. A little bit of pixel art that I found. You know, I like pixel art, and it's just some random stuff. Reminds me of From, actually. You know, the ruins.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't at all. This is cool.
Is it?
Newer box. Yeah. You don't like pixel art like I do.
Something I don't mind pixel art, but like pixel art is both. You can have good pixel art and bad pixel art. I mean,
I think this is really good. Rob's not impressed. Well, I'm going to shout out.
Don likes all the art.
I like all the art.
No, Don. He's like, I love the pixel art. I'm like, I feel like you like all the art, Don. He's
just excited about art. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Positivity, Rob. All right, what do you think of this?
Clearly the best piece.
I know Mo loves it. Now, this isn't Arcane Jinx. This is League of Legends Jinx. But I'll allow it. Actually, Phil shared this with me. I found it. But we're all very, very excited to see what Jinx is going to be up to in a week's time. It's coming out in 3 parts, so they're calling it 3 acts. And people have already seen the first act, and they're saying it's even better than the first season. So I'm getting super pumped up for this. But yeah, that's a nice piece of. Well, we won't bring that up.
Henry says, I see the toe of a camel.
I think it's just
like?
I think it's just the jeans. You know.
I don't understand what he means. Can you explain it to me?
No, I won't. It looks like a Mega Drive game Sega of America would have been smart enough not to import. Speaking of, oh no, hang on. And this piece here. We'll show Peanut later. all the little games here. Actually, I was going to lead that into. I'll go back. Let's just look at. Let's just enjoy a little bit of peanut pixel art.
No, see, I mean that's good.
Yeah, well, this guy's the best. This is Anas Ab. This is like most of the pixel art I've ever shared is by this guy. He does amazing.
I mean, it's really nice stuff.
In memory of Peanut the squirrel. Why does it keep stopping?
Because it's a GIF.
Yeah, I know, but is it because I'm hovering over it? Anyway, video games. So I'm moving on from Atari, and I'm moving on to computer games, old school computer games, the ones that you would get in an actual box. You remember you got them in like a box like this big, and the discs would be in there.
Yeah. Yes, Mike. Everybody
Can we
remembers.
go back to those times? Do they still make box art? Or is everything downloaded? Anyway, you all know the rules. I have a piece of art from a box, from a video game, and you're going to have to tell me what it's from. For me, it's obvious. For you guys, I don't know. It might not be. Are you into...
For you, it's obvious. Yeah, sure. All right, I'll be back in a minute.
All right. First to answer it wins my respect and admiration. Not much else. I remember when they standardized the box sizes and like 3 years later stopped boxing them all together. I still love going to the computer shop and there was like a game section. Yeah. Anyway, what is that from? First guess wins. Well, first knowledge wins. It is not Operation Wolf. Clearly, it's not Operation Wolf. It's not Zaxxon. The game is not called Sierra. And it's not called Space Invaders either. Have I stumped you guys? I haven't. Henry Bemis gets it. It is Space Quest, and you can actually see that it's Space Quest 3. Because I had to crop it in, otherwise it said Space Quest down the bottom. One of my favorite games of all time. D-Wag got it as well. So did Mo Biggs. Let me present a little bit of the... Where is it? Where is it? It's on the desktop? I think it's on the desktop. There it is. Check it out. This is what it played. Oh, I love this game. That music. This is a good one. I really like this one too. Kids these days with their fancy graphics. I wish Rob was here to crap on this. He probably never played Space Quest.
Never played it.
I loved Space Quest. This is actually really hard. You start in like a garbage crater, and you have to escape. You have to build a new ship to get out. Classics.
This seems like super exciting. He's walking.
That's what it is.
Look at him go.
It's a point and click kind of. What do they call them? Whatever game. Anyway, this is a great friggin' game. Let's get rid of that. I think that's it. I think that's the show. I hope you enjoyed it. I legit miss this era games. Me too. Remember Monkey Island? Oh my god. Space Quest, Police Quest, Leisure Suit Larry. Damn. They were good games. It's good times. I don't have time for it anymore though. The music on these games was great as well. So much humor too. The Space Quest were legitimately funny. Quest for Glory. I don't remember that one. King's Quest. Yeah, Monkey Island was amazing. This was a point in time when graphics technology surpassed that. Somewhat. Rob, are you still there?
Yep.
Are you eating?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yes, Leisure Suit Larry. Road Rash. Thank you everybody for hanging out. enjoying the art share with Rob and I. We greatly appreciate it. I hope you saw some pieces you liked. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Oh, look, RT Bear's live.
What was the best show? What was the best piece of the day, Mike?
Ooh, I don't know. You know what I thought it was probably this. This is the one that most impressed me. This guy. Are you looking? You know, these black and white pages.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Either that or Shelby. Look, Shelby just got here. Shelby's cover for Downcast was really good. You know, the painting stuff is always really good. Dango Solo says it was his easily. Well, it was Reenie's then in that case. But yeah, these pages have got me excited. This is what is it called? Planet Death. Remember this? I'm legitimately excited about this. It looks pretty dope. All right, let me set up a raid. See what we can do here, and then I'll let you all go. RT Bear. All right, I don't think I've raided into RT Bear ever, but let's see how we go with that. All right, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic evening. Hope you're feeling well out there. I will see you tomorrow early for me to start coloring the trading cards, which is very exciting. Until then, Rob, do you have anything to say?
I do not.
All right. I'll see you later, everyone. Bye.
Perth made an Australian video, and I wasn't even in it.
Emotional damage.